So market looks like it's pretty strong right now. Q, I'm looking for us to get back into this range that I mentioned. Oh, we are back in it. I was watching it on this right here, but it looks like we're about to get back in it on MNQ also. I got faked out on the shorts gap here, so I started with one loser. I made it back with this break and retest on VWAP, so I'm pretty much even right now. And Q is looking good for more. We are breaking this resistance. SPY actually might look a little bit better, to be honest. It's already above the 200. Q still needs to get there. It's testing it. I think I might like SPY more. NVIDIA, hold on, I might be entering a long here, so I can't look right now. And this would be ES. Q is going to retest the trend line now. SPY is retesting the 200 and the level. Um, 50 seconds left on this candle. (16, 15 seconds. If we get a new candle above, I think I'm going to go long on SPY. Next point of interest target. It opened right at it. What about Q? Q opened above. All right, let's take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA 178. As long as it can get past this. Actually, this level looks like it already got disrespected a few times, so maybe I can delete this one. You do have to get past this hump right here, though. I doubt that SPY rejects this, but it's a possibility. Okay, it's going. Q's going. Because this candle opened like on it, slightly under it, it gives me a little bit of concern. Q should make it to the next area. Next POI would be up here. How's AMD doing? AMD's making a comeback. It just got above VWAP here. It has an MA20, a resistance level, and then the next target after it breaks that. Someone's in longs right now. You are Curly. Okay.
Order filled.
I think I like the break. I'm just going small though because we have actually no, we do look pretty free room for upside here. This would be my first POI right here. But once I get breathing room, safety goes in, if I can get some breathing room. SPY looks good. All right, safety's in. Let's see if we can make a move here. Don't kick me out. Oh,
Stop
man.
filled.
Upside still looks good. And this may be just the retest of that 200 M support level now combo. Well, that should have put me back in the green now on the day. I mentioned earlier, I got faked out on this shorts for this gap. So I kind of started with a fat L exiting here for a lose. And then I had kind of a smaller win somewhere here. And then that one just now, I should be small green or even on the day. So at least I'm not red on the day now. But let me see if there's any questions. Nothing yet. Okay. NVIDIA. Yeah, NVIDIA looks good. NVIDIA looks good here. I think SPY's just doing this retest right here. How's your NVIDIA doing, Token? Are you up good? Are you green on it? Yeah, the Qs look good. SPY still looks good for up to that target. That IWM puts well earlier, not doing too hot. Oh, Q, look at Q go. Looks like Apple still needs to get above VWAP. AMD's good, NVIDIA looking good. Yep. Q's going, got out too early. When should I trim? SPY? SPY, your target is 638. That's the next point of interest. And Q is about to hit, go for the top of the channel, looks like. Yeah, so I would like to see SPY go to that level next. Sometimes when I'm in like a when I'm in a position here, like on MNQ, sometimes it helps me to get in here and then just watch Q here so that I'm not really watching my price action, like my position. The news today is kind of wonky, with I guess Trump saying he's going to backseat whatever these peace talks are, and Ukraine and Russia are, I don't know, bombing each other still. Will MNQ return to the fill the gap at 323, 314? I don't know what this dump is. I don't see anything on the news, so I don't know what this dump is about. I would actually really like a pullback here to see if it can hold this stack. Look at this stack. Support level with VWAP, MA20, and MA50 stack. Let me make sure that that alarm is set so I know about that happening. Maybe Q can hold this trend line that it broke earlier. I still don't see anything on the news about this dip. Are you still in your SPY longs? This is the reason why that I like to try to prioritize safety, like earlier when I was in the MNQ longs. Safety is set when I have breathing room and then kind of follow it, but still with some breathing room. Google to provide AI services to the government 2 minutes ago. And then yesterday they had their Pixel phone news. Yeah. Well, at least you aren't red on it. And hopefully we get another long opportunity. Right now I consider this kind of no man's land. That's why I have my alarm down here. I don't know what's going to happen in this void. Q stayed inside the channel for now. It's kind of weird that my channels don't really match up on MNQ and QQ. Or I'm just completely wrong and this should be down here actually. And I just drew, this is an older this is an older trend line that I have drawn that hasn't been interacted with yet. My bad. That makes more sense now because we are at the top of that channel. This resistance trend line is still valid though. It hasn't been touched yet or interacted with yet. So I'm interested in SPY longs if we can come down here and hold this with this stack. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. What's going on, Prof? Q's still holding that channel for now. All right, let's see what happens if we touch this POI. What's going to happen here? Tesla testing VWAP. NVIDIA also testing VWAP. Meta broke beneath. Apple has a large gap down to here. Testing the 20 MA on the 15 right now. Broke under the 50 on the 5. Spy alert just went off. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. We have a stack. We have a stack of support right here on SPY, so very curious about what's going to happen here. 45 seconds on the 5 minute. This is the 2 minute. This is the 1 minute. I don't use them often, but the 1 minute has a TD9 also comboing with that area. I can't tell if this opened under or above. But if you like calls, this could be a great opportunity. I'm going to move this level up because that is our new resistance right here. If you like this dip and you like long, it looks like Q potentially opened under and is retesting now to short, whereas SPY is still looking like it wants to go up. But Q might drag SPY down with it. Did NVIDIA hold? NVIDIA did not hold. Apple needs to fall. I think, yeah, I mentioned earlier about this fat gap. I'm going to share that with him. It's just kind of weird that nothing's really happening here. Looks like SPY's holding. I think I'm going to try for a long SPY. Don't go without me.
Order filled.
All right, let's see. And this one this was a heavier one. This is not a micro, so I try to definitely prioritize safety on these. Let's see if we can get some upside here. Oh, I'd like to see first, this would be first POI, the 200. But if we come back crashing down, this would be an invalid setup. I only have two because this can get ugly when you trade ES instead of MES, the micros instead of. We held our stack, so I would like to see this continue up now. Give me some breathing room so I can put a safety in. Safety's in. I want to hear that bell on Webull go off. That tells me that we're close to my POI. Until then, breathing room and follow. Safety's in. If that bell goes off, I get more aggressive.
Stop filled.
Stopped out, and that's fine. This is the bell I was talking about. So I wanted that to go off in the background while I was in that trade. And then as soon as I hear it, my safety gets closer to the current price in case of a rejection. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Do you guys understand what I just said? Okay. Yeah, so we are small green so far. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Seeing that red, like, yeah, it sucks, but the setup is still valid, so I'm kind of for the most part ignoring that red and just letting the trade kind of play out. Still prioritizing safety first, only because those contracts, when they move, they really move. So safety's priority on those. When they go against you, that's how you can like blow up accounts and lose quite a bit. Why was that the first point of interest? This is the 200 moving average. I wish it was the level. It would have been awesome if it was just a level, but we have this guy in the way. So that would be either an exit or a trim, because it could get rejected there. 200 moving average. And right now it looks like it's a good thing that I exited. So that was just considered a scalp. We held, but we did not get the push that I was expecting to get. So now we're still farting around in this zone. Q is back above VWAP. This would not be a break retest continuation because we are like out. Break would be the break down, retest it, stay under it, then continue down. This candle just opened underneath. SPY's still floating here. NVIDIA did not break down too much, so that's a good sign for your calls. The Apple gap is still not really being... I'm going to put an alarm here, actually. The Apple gap is very juicy. I like that Apple gap a lot. And another thing that I also like about it is that there's 0 moving averages in the way. This could be a free fall right here if we come down there. And this gap here also looks nice too. I am not. I just finished doing a SPY trade though. Kind of a SPY in and out scalp. The fact that like nothing is happening is kind of concerning. Oh, good. I'm glad that you were able to catch some of that. Yeah, those contracts can be a little bit scary and intimidating. Q looks like it's trying to make a move here.
Order filled.
We're getting a little bit of a pop, some strength. Was that fake? One minute on this candle still. Safety's in. Again, same idea, hoping for that bell to ring. Give it breathing room. If the bell goes off, I'm gonna sell one. I have two.
Stop filled.
Fully exit. Still looks good. Nice pop. Q is back in that channel. $350 now. Another nice little scalpy there. How do you know where to set stops beneath? I don't, because that's how the whales get you. They see your small food and they like to eat you up. Once the setup is invalidated, like a 5-minute opens underneath, is when I would start looking at exiting. I don't really set a stop though, because I'll get stopped and eaten, and then the move will happen. So it's more of a mental stop. Pay attention to the setup, pay close attention, obviously. If it gets invalidated, then consider exiting. But when I set stops, I get eaten, and then the move happens. That's happened to me so many times. But nice scalp there. Okay, looks like Spy does still want to do that move. Yeah, I said it still looks nice, but this following winning stop is what kicked me out here. But I'm not complaining. Q is back in the channel and doing a retest right now. Which could be an opportunity for NQ or MNQ to go long right now. As long as we hold this channel, as long as we hold this break of the resistance trend line. We have 2 minutes left on this candle. You can get in right now if you like that. Target upside is, the first one's kind of close, but the next one is pretty nice. Let's go look at MNQ and see. I think, dang it. Yeah, the time to enter was right here, but I'm going to still monitor it. Set an alarm. Set an alarm here. And set an alarm up here. It's already up, actually, it's already set. I'm going to redo it though. Sometimes when they sit for too long, I don't like them. So what's happening right now? Break, retest, continuation is what I'm expecting. Break of the level, retesting it now, continuation upside. And I'm looking at MNQ, not NQ. I'm looking at the weaker one, the smaller one. $30 seconds on this candle. It does look like for sure we're going to open above again. So I would like to see some wick down to get in and join this party. This might be my opportunity right here.
Order filled.
We're smaller. We are smaller on this. Safety's already in. Good breathing room already. Don't kick me out, please.
Stop filled.
That's lame. I probably put it in too soon. Sometimes that's how it goes with the scalpies. The move looks good though. If you joined me and you're still in it, the move still looks good. Let me see if there's any news. I'm checking the news right now. There's a VIX call. There's a VIX whale out there. Spy alarm just went off. Okay, so that target got hit. Or it's about to get hit. Q's going. Bingle, did you join on that? MNQ long, did you join that? You got stopped out also? Yeah, put the safety in too soon. It is what it is. It happens. Q alarm just went off, so first target has been hit. That would have been a nice one for us. Safety was in too soon. But yeah, so check that out. That's like a textbook break, retest. This wick down here would have been like that perfect entry that I tell you about. Continuation. Does that continuation continue? We'll see. But the first target, the first POI has been hit. And if it would be nice if moving averages didn't exist, and this would be a lot easier to play and read and have a game plan. But because of that, you have a slightly smaller reward opportunity. And see how it's getting rejected off of it. So good first trim target. Then your safeties are probably getting kicked out right now. If you were to play this like perfectly, your safeties are getting kicked out like right now, and you trimmed at your first target. So SPY rejecting off of that first POI as well. I remember earlier you asked me, why is that your first target? This is why. I wish it was simple. I wish it just goes to levels, but it's not. How's everything else looking? Tesla's still kind of hugging VWAP. Q is retesting that channel. NVIDIA has not taken off yet, but is above VWAP. Meta contracts are so expensive. Google about to test VWAP right now. This could be a calls opportunity on Google. Let me pull up Google on Robinhood. 5 minute just opened underneath that 20 moving average. Google had some good news today though. I'm looking at 202.5 call for $1.49. It's $1.47 right now. This is either spooky wicking or it's going to break VWAP. We have a whole 4 minutes though to wait on this candle. Trying to see what downside targets are if it would break. Let me switch to the 15 to look at levels to see if they're... I don't think this is valid anymore. MNQ just rejected off of VWAP. Let's take a look. So we might be back to downside then. I actually like QQ downside more because look at the free fall here. SPY still has to get through a few things. Q just has to get through like one thing. I like Q downside more. I need to see Q break under VWAP for confidence in down. I know it already is on MNQ, but during USA market hours, I kind of respect QQQ more than MNQ. Even though they're the same, I respect like the chart more. And let's set an alarm for a downside target. That looks really good. That looks perfect. So let's see what happens if we can get a break beneath for shorts. MNQ shorts is on the radar. Yeah, I love this. Still 50 seconds to go on this. Looking for a break, retest, continuation. Break is looking valid so far. 20 seconds to go. This candle needs to open under. Candle opened above. But it might want to go anyways. I needed that candle to open under. This is called being patient and waiting for the setup to match my criteria. Unfortunately, that candle opened above, so what what this means is this could only just be a spooky wick. However, downside does still look good. Because we opened above, it does not match my checklist. This could still do its nasty drop though that we're talking about. Yeah, that looks good. Apple alarm. Does Mitro like puts? Yes, QQ puts, half size. Mitro likes puts. I set an alarm here because this is where I would like to join the party for downside, the bottom of this body. Or it's just going to go without me. This should free fall dump. It should just free fall dump. There's nothing in the way. Straight down to target. Anybody get in that? Or were you waiting for me? If you were waiting for me, I'm sorry. But yeah, it looks nice. Bingle, you jumped in? $289. Oh, MNQ, 289. Wow, you've been in it for a while. All right, sounds good. Hopefully it goes to the target. And this would be either your trim or your exit. But I hope you have your safety following with some breathing room. Oh, you got stopped just now? You got aggressive on your safety? Spooky Wick. That's fine. Nice win, man. Good job. I really, 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 really wish this candle opened underneath, because this is a really good setup. Look at that. Just nothing in the way. Should just go straight to target. Are we gonna go back to that large, massive gap? I'll set an alarm there just because. Was waiting for that confirmation from you. Disappointed I missed out on that. Yep, sucks. Purple candle was my sell indicator. Okay. Sorry you missed out on it, Eli. I'm upset too. We were so close. Very, very close to this candle opening under, and it just barely was above it. NVIDIA looking a little bit weak now. I feel like I can kind of see like a downtrend forming here. What indicators? What indicators do you use on TradingView for the 250? Jump Dog TD9 VWAP 50 MA, and then I added 200 SMA. The Jump Dog is a friend of mine that is he is a nerd and he does coding, and because TradingView has like, you can only have a like 3 indicators on the screen or something, he coded one indicator that has multiple inside of it. VWAP. So he put like, well, all of these are turned off because then it's way too noisy. VWAP 50 and 20 I had him put in there. And then I manually added 200. So it did not just dump to where I thought it was going to dump. We are seeing a random support right here. Potentially from the pre-market low. Yeah, that looks like it kind of lines up. Pre-market low support. I missed that. Or from here too. Did Metro get kicked out there? Yeah, he did. It is satisfying to see a setup, and then watching it, and then Mitro also sees it and alerts it. It's pretty cool. Google broke under, even with the good news. 2 days in a row, good news. Well, I'm glad I skipped on the calls there. I'm glad that you alerted me that Q is breaking VWAP so I could take my eyes off of this, because that would have sucked. Oh, the Apple alert. Oh, yeah. This is the Apple puts. Apple puts. Let's take a look. Apple puts. It's retesting that level right now. Let's see. 222.5, 95 cents right now. Add it to the watch list. Take a look. Break, retest, continuation potentially. Spy and Q trying to rebound here. I have this level from this, looks like from this right here. I think, yeah, I'm going for it. Am I in? Apple? I'm in at 98. Three minutes left on this candle. Apple puts. Alarm is set. Q alarm just went off for what? Going back up? Okay. Oh, Apple gonna break. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if this 5-minute opens above. If this 5-minute opens above, this could be invalidated. We have a random pump right now. This is gonna not work. It's not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know why we're pumping, but I think this is invalidated now. Strong pump. I haven't not exited yet, but I still am considering it. Constantly watching SPY and Q just to see what they're up to. Oh, you know what? I should draw. I have a. Looks like I have a resistance trend line here. One, two, three, four, almost five. 5 touch points, almost. Was this a fake pump on the market? I hope so. This gap is just so juicy. So right now SPY and Q are doing the well, Q is doing the break VWAP retest, potentially continuation. SPY already pumped way past VWAP. Looks like it's retesting the 20 MA. I want to see red. I want to see red market. Okay, this is good. Hopefully. Hopefully that can continue. Q come back down. SPY come back down. This is good. SPY needs to get back under VWAP. I don't know why Apple's not following. We're going the wrong way. News? Let me see. Navarro recommends keeping tariffs on steel and aluminum. Navarro says no comment on whether EU wine will be exempt. That's not... I don't think that's that crazy. If Apple gets above this res TL, I will exit. I want to say Q opened under. I wasn't watching it though. Testing the trend line now. Yeah. That's going to be an exit for me. You could wait 3 minutes to see if the candle opens above. But it just looks... Market's playing games. I have exited. That's unfortunate. That looked really good. Then we got pumped out of nowhere. Alright, see what's next. Hitting that 200 again, that wall. Geez, Apple, really nice move off of that level. I almost want to say I can probably delete this line just because of how many times it's been disrespected. MNQ longs again is on my radar.
Order filled. Order filled.
I got 3 more, so I have 6 total. First target is the bell, the 200 again. Retesting the 5-minute 20 moving average and the trend line. Would like to see a push to the 200. SPY's hitting that 200. Would love to see SPY break it and take off. And Q follows. We're going to come back down. Looks like it. Being patient, just waiting and seeing. I'm busy, Buku. We're green. Safety's in. Let's see if we can move to the bell. Let's see if we can get notified. If I get kicked out, that's fine.
Stop filled.
Because that setup was getting invalidated in my opinion. So that's small win, nothing crazy. We opened, I feel like this candle opened under, but we just had these other supports that were working. So if you join me and you're still in, congratulations. It does look like it's gonna go. For me, I didn't like the kind of sideways farting around potential drop. So as soon as I saw green, safety went in. Ugh, that looks good though. Yeah, it wants to go. Are you still in, longs? SPY looks like it wants to break it. And Q should follow if SPY does. Apple, good exit. Break of the resistance trend line and pretty good looking continuation. Kind of sucks because that was a really good looking, but regardless, we move on. Yeah, I think Nvidia has potential too. Respect your strong hands holding through it. He's not in here. Okay. Spy rejecting that 200 again? These movements are just like kind of small. We have small kind of windows and gaps here. NVIDIA, we need to see the break of VWAP for that continuation up. Look at that rejection. I'm glad I'm not in that anymore. Rejection off the 200. Meta ugly, sideways. I see a pinch forming on Meta. Meta's too expensive to play though. Looks like the pinch might be being broken right now for down. Those contracts are just too expensive. I don't like them. I went for UNH calls until 310. Yeah, I have 310 marked. I guess this level or this line is still valid after all. We are just playing games with VWAP. Broke it here, tested, broke it here, broke it here, about to break it here again. Kind of a tricky day so far. I see NVIDIA support trend line starting to form here. Still needs above VWAP for bullish sentiment. Yeah, Q on the 15 really does not want to open up back into this channel. SPY retesting on the VWAP again. NVIDIA breaking that trend line. Meta broke the pinch, downside. Huh, don't feel like I saw this. What? Fake news, Mitro? ES room to 6930. We might be in a Q short here soon. ES room. You mean 6390? Is that what you said? Yeah. Still a minute 30 to go on this, but shorts look nice here.
Order filled.
I am in short. I'm gonna see if we can go back down to target. I want more breathing room than that. There we go. Safety is going to go in now. Come on, let's see some more dump. It's going to kick me, I think. Give me some more dump, please. Listening for that QQ bell on Weeble. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Stop filled.
I honestly wanted to just like trim half and then put the rest further up on my safety. That's kind of what I wanted to do, but I didn't. And this, I do feel like it'll continue down to target. So I chose to enter here when we came kind of back up. This was kind of my entry point to join the party. I didn't want to wait for a retest because I didn't think it was going to happen. So I entered here. Shorts to here. Looks like safety stop would have kicked me out for sure if this pumps back up. Tranny, I hope you are YOLOing your whole port into shorts. $350 and $127. That's okay. It's not like my last days where I was hitting a grand. Just got out of class. What is the move? QQ is breaking a support trend line that I just recently drawn. I'll show you on here. We just broke this. I entered shorts at a retest of this level right here. Trimmed. Actually, no. I followed with a safety, and I got kicked out, I think, somewhere around here. Took a loss on Apple. I liked puts for this large gap. This candle opened under, so I took the retest entry for Apple puts, and then market boomed off of random. So I got kicked out on this resistance trend line break above is where I got kicked out on Apple puts. So that was a loser. FOMC? Oh, the minutes, whatever? I feel like nothing even happened. Alarm just went off for Q, so it looks like that target is about to be hit soon. This was the massive gap that I doubt we do it. I gotta turn this off. KR. KR. Oh, hold on, hold on. Are we doing it? Shorts could be back on the menu again. And this is a massive, massive gap. KR. Well, good looking uptrend. Got broken here, but came back. You have a pretty gnarly gap for upside. These candles, does this get much volume? This name? Okay, Q does not want the gap. It does want to hold that support, it looks like. This is like a high watch move right here. Does it want to hold this or does it want to break? If it breaks, fat break down. That's a fat candle on SPY. You are in ES long. Okay, so you're in SPY long right now. Hoping for that support to hold. Your target would be back up to the trend line. Mitro likes Q puts. If this support holds, yeah, your target would be back to that trend line. And I set an alarm, so I'll get notified and I can tell you. It's looking weak. Oh, boom. SPY good, SPY good. I hope you're in it. I hope you're in it still.
Order filled.
I'm in long. I got in too late. I think futures are better than options, personally. Futures are like options, but the best way I can compare them is like shares. There's no Greeks. There's no like theta decay or whatever. You can hold them and they don't lose value. Options, if they go sideways, they lose value. Like you need the move to happen now when you're in an option. I don't like this hesitation. Oh, that was a good looking pump too. Come on, Q. Oh, don't do that. This could be a loser. Spy still holding. Q still holding. Looks like it wants to go down. We're on a very slippery slope because that is a massive gap down. Very, very slippery slope here. Yeah, I don't think I like this. They're really fighting to keep this support level. Really fighting. Safety's in. Good move.
Stop filled.
That's fine. $350, 207. $500, 557-ish. Don't bet against Mitro. Well, what was Mitro? Wasn't Mitro puts? QQQ put, add, trim, out. He was in puts, I was in calls. He was in shorts, I was in longs. I won, tranny. He won and I won. Token, can you look at Apple and Nvidia? Nvidia needs to get back above VWAP to feel good about bullish. It's making a nice move right now. Q's making that nice rebound. SPY good rebound off that support level. That was pretty spooky earlier, guys. Those wicks were pretty spooky. We were tiptoeing on death in this gap, so managed to hold through it. Yeah, Nvidia. It's not like dying, but I hope your contract isn't super fucked. SPY alarm just went off. Okay, yep. So SPY target is being hit right now, the retest of that trend line. Q still has a ways to go, but the SPY is doing it right now. Good longs off of that support. Good trade. Apple. Oh my god. Apple came back down. I still like Apple for this gap if it comes back down here. I'm actually surprised Apple's not pumping off of this Q and SPY pump. Apple's continuing its down move. I like Apple down into this gap, and then big down here. Good move on Q, good move on SPY. Nvidia, good move. Still needs to break a lot of these for that 180, whatever we were talking about, target 176, 177. You're at break even for Nvidia. Is there news? It needs momentum. Let me see. Let me see if there's any new news. PayPal, nearly 16 million PayPal login credentials have been exposed. That was at 8:59. 8:59. So that happened around here. That breaking news came out. I'm not seeing any other news though. Here's a good news NVIDIA for you. Hold on to your NVIDIA calls token. I'm going to share it right now in chat. PDD and NVIDIA have the most bullish flow so far today. The whales are on your team. Oh, you caught the SPY support? Longs? Let's take a look at how that's doing. Very good. Very good. And Q still moving also. That was awesome. Very, very dangerous. That was awesome. Dangerous, but awesome. We got spookied. Those wicks were very spooky. I don't think a 5-minute opened beneath though, so it made us strong hand that scary position. Oh, look at that. So rejection off of this level right here. That like matches up perfectly. Bingle. Did you win with me off of longs on this support? Did you get spookied out on the wick? Or did you hold through it on your ES? You got spookied? I don't blame you. It was scary. It was dangerous. I don't blame you. I kind of like Q longs again to the MA. It's holding this, I just drew this trend line. This rejection is just kind of a minor pullback, I think. I'll be able to find out soon after this candle closes. I could probably draw another support trend line right here, short-term one. Apple retested that support and is bouncing off of it.
Order filled.
I have long Q right now, long MNQ right now. Hoping for just a push to that moving average. We'll see. Maybe not. Spooky wicking, maybe. Nope, not good, not good, not good.
Order filled.
We're tiptoeing again on that support. I'm looking at shorts. A minute 30 on this candle. I really don't want to miss this move if this is what's going to happen. It's teasing. It's teasing with the wick. Spy is saying no. Q is saying let's do it. And Apple's doing that same tiptoe. Five-minute opened under. And it's pushing. Spy opened above. If SPY stays strong, then it's going to pull Q up with it, even though Q opened underneath. And that's kind of what sucks about this situation. If they both would have opened under, full port shorts. This just seems like a strong support level. Apple alarm. SPY changing its mind? Does like the downside? No. Yeah, that could be a valid. We have an event though tonight and tomorrow that whatever the Jackson Hole thing is. 'Perfect. This might be our opportunity for short. Thirty seconds. Q, I think will do it. We really need SPY to do it. I think Q will do it. The open underneath. Really need SPY to do it. Expecting a Mitro puts alert very soon. SPY did not do it. Q barely did it. So more sideways chop here. Hi, Cookie. Yeah, probably because of the event tomorrow. Oh, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? That sucks. I really don't want to wait 4 minutes and then miss the move for the next candle. Oh man. What's the 2-minute doing? Did the 2-minute open under? Let's see right here. SPY 2-minute opened under. I don't know if that's going to be strong enough confirmation. Ooh, yeah, this is shitty. This is such a big opportunity. They don't want to let it happen. Same with Apple. They don't want to let it happen. Either way, both directions just kind of suck right now. If you like longs for this support, you're getting shit move up. Bingo, what did you do? Out plus 30, what did you do? Okay. Looking strong again.
Order filled.
I'm not looking for anything crazy here. I would like to see a push back to the either this top or the 20 moving. just kidding. I'm getting kind of wrecked right now. Spy a good push here. Safety's in. Don't.
Stop filled.
Man. That's fine. I'm just, this movement's kind of shitty. That might be my last trade for the day. I liked the gap down, but I don't think we're gonna get it. And we're not really getting much move up either. So I think market's just being weird because of the big event today and tomorrow, whatever Jackson Hole is. So I think I'm gonna end it there on a win, even though it was a small win. Let's see, how did I do? I mean, I gave a lot back on that recent loss, but 350, 30, so 380 today, 370. At least I'm not red. It was, I think I had like 200 and something here, so it would have been like a nice 550-ish.